GPL How2E. Okay, this is the biggest project I've made so far. The size of this file is 340 sectors. This is the Disk Manager 2 cartridge that I modified way back almost 10 years ago. Now, it was a big project for me back then, but I haven't changed the code or changed anything since then. I just wrote the code the way I thought it should be and then modified it. I don't learn a lot about the project, but I do remember it was freaking huge. I don't have an 80-column card anymore, so I can't edit the file unless I break it up. So if you guys want to break it up, you can. With Classic 99, it's not too hard to do. Just save it over to a text file and then break it up. Anyways, if you look at the source code on this, you're going to learn a lot. There's a lot of things here to learn about. It shows you how to talk to sectors, how to talk to DSRs, how to talk to the I/O chips, all kinds of different routines for all different things that you would like to do. It's got examples of almost anything you can think of in here. The reason why I picked this file. It's a good tutorial. Tutorials should be something you can read, you can learn from. So the more code that you've got to read from, the more you can learn. And it's commented pretty well too. I've used up to 32 characters for commenting on different file names. I didn't use 32, but I think I used 16 on some of them. But you can use up to 32 on the GPL Assembler. So now I'm going to show you this file called VDP. Now what this one is, after I assembled my DM2, if you watched the earlier videos, it should be easy. But the VDP, what it is this file right here is a listing of all the VDP addresses that are being used and the equivalent symbol table that I used to go with it. So you have an address and then you have a name that goes with it and then what it does. This is just to help you look and see what's going on inside the file. There's also a symbol table at the end of the listing. Now, you have to list this out on another drive. You can't use, so here you are, list my DM2 on drive 2. The reason why I did that is because it's 767 sectors, 57. You couldn't possibly fit that on one drive easily. So when you look at this file, you'll see where everything goes and the addresses and everything. We can't load this with a linker because it's too huge. Well, you could, but it's not easy. So I'm using the GPL loader, mostly because I was too lazy to change the address for it. So you can use the linker to link it and make a link file. I'm going to do that right now and show you. You just load the linker up like you normally do. DMII DM2. And you type in disk 1 DM2 is going to be the name of the program file you're going to create. And it's going to be CGO instead of 3 because it's 6000. I didn't change it from 6 to C. And the linker doesn't work on mine because, well, I'm not going to go into that. Anyways, it doesn't link on mine. So I use the GPL compressed object code loader instead. If you change the file, if you have a supercart, you can load it. If you don't have a supercart, then it won't load. I didn't have a supercart, so I'm using the GPL loader instead. So you have to put the, oh, by the way, for the guys that are using the Classic 99, you have to check mark 6000 and 8000 because that's where it loads at for gram. So we got it all assembled, we all set up here, and now we're going to show you the disk commands. It's just Disk Manager 2. I called it Disk Manager 5 because I was impressed with myself at the time. So this is just a big listing of what's already there, so you can see what you want to look at. So if you're looking for source code to find things to do, this has a lot of almost everything you can possibly think of. I'll be working on other projects along the ways, and I'll be putting those out too, so you'll have source code for that too. Like I said, the easiest way to learn is look at somebody else's code and see how it works. And then you can see how to do it. I'll talk to you later. Good luck.